All right, folks, welcome back. It is day 305, our 305th stream of Duolingo Japanese. 皆さんお帰りなさい。今日は300、305日目です。Right. We are still in the process. We're not going to get to 306 or 307. How long do we have now? We have less than 6 days. 6 days before I do the review, the 3-part review for our 100-day summary, last 100-day summary, our 200 to 300-day summary. So we're gonna keep that. Today, how much time do I have? I'm gonna say I'm gonna do a 2-hour to 3-hour thing. Change this for a second. So let's find out. Basically, I'm going through some of the stuff that still needs to be filled in, and let's do a recall before I enter those sections. I don't think I've gone this far back yet. No, I haven't. So let's pick one that I have reviewed. 60. Let's do 63 and 62 and 63. Which is talk about classes and express feelings. So that's like jibun. 62 and 63. Okay. Let's practice some writing here. We don't get a chance to do a lot of writing when it comes to Wanikani and Hanzahiro. So the majority of our writing comes from Duolingo, actually. So 62. 62. The construct is we start with kurasu. Self-explanatory. Kurasu. Jugyo. 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 Counters. I see counters. Wait, what was the read on this? And there was hon. Hon as a counter. And do? Ha? Sa? Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this one up. Okay. So then we have classes. We do stuff in class. Class are in classrooms, right? So Kyoshitsu. Kyoshitsu. Right? Kyoshitsu. We bring things to class. the classroom, like pen, pen. Whoops, no one saw that. Enpitsu. Enpitsu. A ruler. I don't remember the read on this ruler. Dang it. Koshin? Roshin? Ashin? Doshin? Oh no. Oh gosh. Pretty sure this part is seen. I have to look this up too. I don't remember this character. Heshin? No. Hegro? Hedi? It's ruler. This is what ruler looks like. Oh gosh. Save me. Alright. Where we go from classes? So we can definitely go classes. What can help here? Things like tasks, right? So we have testo. 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 So cramped. So shikudai. Shikudai. Montai. Montai. Shchumon. Shchumon. Shchu. Who is... It has a repeater at the top. Repeater. Is there a stroke? Hard to tell. Wait, is it on here somewhere? Probably on here somewhere. Oh, I see it. No repeater. And then mon. Shtumon. What else? To answer this, we can use different things like wait, what the heck was this? Oh, look. There's definitely a second character with it. Does that help? Oh, kantan. Kantan. Oh, this is an adjective. Kantan. Simple. Kantan. This gave it away. The tan. Kantan. We're describing the stuff. Adjectives. So that means yasashi. Yasashi also on this. And muzugashi. Yeah, muzugashi. Oh, wait. The 2 strokes? Yeah, I think it's 2 strokes. Muzukashi. We still have predicates. Predicates we can do with these things. So each answer. Were they strokes or 1 stroke? I think it's just a box. Yeah, like the Chinese character. No, this is teach. Right. Oshieru. I'm gonna have to check this. Oshieru. Oshieru. Then there's shiru. Shiru. I have no. The other way around, right? Shiru is. No. Shiru. The heck was answer? Oh, no, wait. This isn't teach. No, this is answer. I don't remember answer. Because teach is using the same character as classroom. That's oshieru. Okay. Oshieru. Right. That's oshieru. Nairu. Shieru. No. Oboeru. No, oboeru is remember. That's actually another one. Oboeru. To memorize. Whoops. Which is funny because this is today I just learned that oboeru is not using the same crown part, the top part, as the traditional. So this is one of the examples. Oboeru. From not from Wanikani, from Hanzahiro. So oboeru is to memorize. To call. Oh no. To call yoru. No, yobu. It's yobu. The heck? I need to answer someone, right? naeru? No. Wasureru. Wasueru. Suwaru? Watsueru. It might start with a wa. I don't know. So we're missing 3, right? 3, I just don't remember the reads. Okay. Did we go over all the stuff we could do in a class? Call. I think that's good. Pretty sure that's fine. But that was this is our organization for our construct. Do I need to rearrange this? No, this is organized pretty well, actually. Yeah, we don't need to change anything. All right, so let's do unit 63. What is unit 63? Express your feelings. So that starts with 63. That starts with different. I remember like jibun, kibun, kimochi, like kimochi ga ii, or samui. No, not samui. Warui. No, not warui. Yeah, warui. I and I suru, jibun. That's a technical word. There are lots of other things like because. So, kara. Because. Kara. どうやって どうや no どう no not どうや no どうしてどうして deals with feelings, right? なぜなぜなぜ more feeling stuff 楽しい楽しい Oh, there was like 楽しも which I don't think I'm gonna commit to remembering this too much. We haven't gotten to this type of thing yet. Tanoshimo, then there's yasashi then, right? There's also ureshi. No. Yeah, ureshi. Kanashi. And then kawaii. 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 Kawaii, not kawaii. Kawaii. Kawaii and shinsetsu. These are all like related to feelings. So what do we have? We have Kanashi. Don't know if the order is to draw this, write this first, then this. I'm just gonna go with it. Was it like this? Oh no. I think it is. Yeah. Kanashi. There's also Kanashi so. Kawaii. Kawaii is. Oh, there's ureshi. Ureshi. Oh, that's such a sloppy read right on that. Try that again. Yeah, fine. So there's ureshi and kawaii. Kawaii. Insatsu. Whoops. Wait, no, that's fine. Oh, wait. Yeah, Shinsetsu. Important. So, gotta go over how to feel things. So, we have Ibun. Ibun, Kimochi. Kimochi. Whoops. Kimochi. And Kimochi. Kai, for example. And warui. Warui. Okay. We have Jibun. Jibun. I. Ugh. Wiggle, wiggle. I and I suru. Jibun. Jibun. Other feelings. Itai. Itai. Yes. Itai. Itai. There is definitely two characters that Yareru. Is it Yareru? Yareru and okay, so we have also Smadanai, right? Smadanai, which I don't really remember. Written in kana. Smadanai. Uma. Nai. And Omoshiroi, right? Omoshiroi. Smadanai. What is this? I see this here, but I don't remember what this is. I think it's a standalone. So, what do you look like? Kind of remind me of like, oh, it's Hima. It's Hima. It looks like free because it's like take leave from Chinese. This is probably Hima. Hima. There's uh 違う 違い 違う 違い oh, what was the other one? To dislike. This is to differ. 違う 違い or wrong. And then there's well, let's write that first. Right. We have E and U. This is usually paired up with something. I know the character, but I don't know the read anymore. Itanai. No, that's dirty. Oh. It's like yeah. What are you? Okay. Don't know this one either. Ah. And then there's something else. I just don't remember. There are like two other things. One kind of looks like this. And then the other one looks like it has this radical like this. All right. All right, let's go find these. Okay. So what's our first one? Okay. Do I remember what you are? No, I don't. All right. I've gotten over the last couple days, like 2 weeks or so, I've gotten fairly okay at using radicals to search for these things from my writing. Although it came with a large learning curve, largely because I didn't study radicals. But now it's pretty neat. I learned a lot of specific things that I needed to know. Oh, this was do. Yeah, it is do. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if I said do. I think I said do. This is for using the counters for occurrences. So do. Do. So we're gonna put in parentheses. So do. The heck was you? What the heck was you? Wait. Do I know the meaning of this though? I do. A ruler. Oh, jogi. Oh, I'm not even close. Heckin' jogi. Dang. Jogi. I had a problem the first time around. Remembering this one. So. Jogi. Didn't change. So I have a problem with jogi. What are you? I'm pretty sure this is to answer. Kotoe. Well, what I think? I thought it was O something or wa something. Yeah, kotoe. Dang it. Oh, kotoba. Kotoba is the dang. No. Is it? No, kotae. No, it's kotae. And kotaeru. The context clue was kotae as an answer, and then two answers. Kotaeru. Thanks, Brave. Kotae, man. Okay, kotae. It's okay. We're doing these two practices, so we'll get some reinforcement here. So kotae. Kotaeru. Alright. Where else? This one? It's definitely dislike. Yes. Kira. Dang it. Kira. I'll go following more intellectual streamers. Nice. Well, hello there. It's kitanai. No, kira. Kirai, and kirau. Okay. So this is kira. Kira. Okay. And do I know definition of these characters? I do not. We're just gonna have to do a radical search here. So we're taking the box. Okay. Wait, did I screw this up? Is it mu? It might actually be not a ru. It might actually not be a ru. What happens when I do to the... Is this Korean? This is Japanese. Korean. One of the hallmarks of Korean is if it... Oh, wait. Hanja could look like this sometimes. Hanja could look like this. The other Korean that most people refer to would be it would have circles in it. Circles give it away. Oh, it's heckin' yoru. Oh, it's because it's written. Oh man. Oh, this is the special one. Yeah, this one is usually written in kana. That's why I don't remember it. And it's a special case too. It's a special case. The heck did I get this from? I don't even remember this. Alright, we're just gonna slip that and pretend like we don't know it. We're gonna drop this until we have more context. Why this one I'm supposed to. We've used this multiple times, but it slips me right now. So let's go look for it. So it's that crown. Let's do this. Now we look for. There it is. Ah, it's gotta do. It's gotta do this. We're tired. Oh wait. No. That's fine. Gotta do. Gotta do. And what about Yomu? Not that Yomu. It's not. Just kidding. No. Yamu. I'm thinking of Yamu. Oh, that's ill. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend we don't know this one. I don't know what context this is in. And these won't be in the lesson because of predicates. Alright, that's good enough for recall for these two. Let's go and do our exercises. Let's fill these in. Are the ones that are in highlighting gold were fine? Okay. Omoshiroi, ai, and kawaii. And we have heckin' answer. Kotae. Yeah, kotae, and this is kantan. Okay. All right. Let's finish these up. Enpitsu. Enpitsu. Okay. Are you interested in language learning, Brave Plant? I like your name, Brave Plant. Enpitsu.
Enpitsu.
Oops. Stroke order.
Enpitsu.
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 Oops.
Enpitsu. Enpitsu.
Yeah.
Enpitsu.
All right. Bum. Got a lot of pencils to go through.
Enpitsu.
Okay.
Enpitsu.
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 How long did that take me? An hour and a half?
Enpitsu.
Oh, actually, 40 minutes? That's not too bad.
Enpitsu. Enpitsu.
But we'll go for another hour and a half.
Enpitsu.
Then we can complete these two sections. Whoops. Get our dopamine in for the day.
Enpitsu.
Good old dopamine. When you have
Enpitsu.
context and reminders.
Enpitsu.
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 As opposed to
Enpitsu.
sitting there thinking with a blank space in your forehead.
Enpitsu. Enpitsu.
Okay.
Enpitsu.
not the enpitsu.
鉛筆
And then we're gonna
鉛筆
do variety,
鉛
fill
筆
in here and there
鉛筆
once we do these two.
鉛筆
鉛筆
No need to review enpitsu. Got this.
鉛筆
鉛筆
Very important pencil.
鉛筆鉛筆
Whoops. Ba-bum. Yep.
鉛筆鉛筆
鉛筆
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 鉛筆鉛筆鉛筆
Ba-bum. I think we have 3 more
鉛筆
before it
鉛筆
goes to other exercises.
鉛筆
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 Excuse me.
鉛筆鉛筆
Once you skip a stroke, everything else falls by the wayside. Yeah, 3 more.
鉛筆
Uh.
鉛筆
I don't want to talk
鉛
about it.
筆
鉛筆
鉛筆
Vigilance.
鉛筆
Vigilance.
鉛筆
鉛筆鉛筆
There are so many characters I could
鉛
write,
筆
but it's not quite clear if I remember the reads. Oh boy. A writer's problem. Okay. Sandai. I think it's Dai. Rendaku. What did I click on? If only I could see that again. Oh, it's fine. Keitai. Keitai.
携帯
Phone. That's how I.
3台
Yeah, Dai. It's a Rendaku. I think. Oh, maybe it's not. I think it's both Tai and Dai. Maybe not. Sandai. Oh, there, Iris. Oh, hey, Iris. Keitai. I'm done with reviews? No, not done yet. Next Tuesday is when I'm gonna do the reviews, for Duolingo. So we're squeezing in some time here and there for patching up some stuff. Right now, it's every other day, so we're cycling between. So like every other day, do a little spot here and there. Some reviews, see if I pick up anything. There are 4 that I dropped today, so that's something I could add to the pile.
2000
2000.
3 台
Sandai. I wonder how I got the first thing.
手袋携帯
携帯
3000
3000
3台
携帯
3台
3台
2台
2台4人
4人3台
時計
時計
時計時計
携帯
Keitai.
携帯
You rewatch all of season 1 and just started season 2? I did that too recently, actually. You forgot just how amazing it was. I look forward to hearing what you think of season 2. I just recently watched season 2. Someone else brought this up. Someone brought up Arcane season 2, so I watched Arcane season 2 recently. Valentine, I think, brought up Arcane season 2. And then I have been watching. So in the last week, I've rewatched Attack on Titan season 1, 2, and 3, and where I'm in the middle of season 4 is where I stopped because of that long period between the two, and it's Zhao's thing that was brought up. And then we have in the queue now, we have to go and watch Vinland Saga 2, the season 2. I might watch Vinland Saga 1 again in order to remind myself what happened, because it was a long period between season 1 and season 2 as well. And then Blair suggested Modao Duxi Duxi no Juxi, yeah, Juxi. So got a lot of things to rewatch, or watch and rewatch. Arcane season 2 is fantastic too. Fortiche, the Fortiche studio is very, very excellent at flexing really, really hard, and the people that are writing the stuff flex pretty hard in season 2.
携帯
Keitai,
携帯
Keitai,
携帯
Keitai. Odai.
5台
Hondana.
本棚
Nanani.
7人3台
Sandai. The dialogue is very movie-esque. Yeah. It's very Western fantasy-esque. Yeah, Western fantasy-esque. And the voice actors and actresses are exceptional that they hired. They're incredibly exceptional. Actually, both the voice actresses for the leads, actually all three, I think, got nominations for their performances. Specifically, the one that was highlighted was Jinx's voice actress, because she was doing multiple things. Because she does multiple personalities, because Jinx, the character, has multiple personalities. The cast is amazing, and of course, let's not forget Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger. Yeah, they have an exceptional dialogue and an exceptional voice cast. The international versions are very excellent as well. So if you really, really love Arcane, definitely check out the Japanese and the Chinese version. The Chinese version is also exceptional. Keeping in mind that Tencent, the dialogue translates really well to Chinese, and the principal writers are also, like, the companies and the writers also have a Chinese background as well. I'm pretty sure there was a Japanese dub, unless it was a fan dub that I was watching clips of. But there is definitely a Chinese dub, if I remember correctly. Oh, I think you might have to go through some hoops. I saw scenes in those different languages. So I've seen people link like clips and stuff and comparing the scenes between Chinese and English. And I quite like the Chinese dub as well. So pretty sure there's a Japanese. Let me see. Yeah, there's You know how like some people do the thing where they do the side by side where you do like one scene in the different languages. I clearly remember more than 3 languages, but maybe not. Oh no, maybe not. Wait, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of languages for Arcane. Hold up, how many? There is, yeah, there's tons of languages. Arcane is an international hit, and it's published by Netflix. So if it's Netflix, then you have all the ones. It has a 46, or not 46, sorry, 26 languages at least that the Arcane is dubbed in, because of Netflix largely. So definitely give it a go. I was a little smitten by the Mandarin dub. Opportunities, you know, language learning opportunities. Sandai.
大
土産
土産
4枚
4枚
1人
1人
携帯
携帯
3
3
台
台 over the year, over the the recent year, I watched like select scenes and select episodes of various shows I've seen in different languages and have them side by side. It's kind of a fun activity. It's a very fun activity. Arcane actually made you really want to try learning how to use Blender. Ah, yeah. Combining Blender with hand-drawn animations on top. Do like a hand-drawn pass after rigging with Blender. Yeah. Very, very excellent technique. I think there are packages for that too. People really like that type of style when it comes to rigging. So there are excellent people out there that have packages that have workflows for that type of animation, especially following, you know, Spider-Verse peeps and whatnot. Oh yeah, but this is a little bit different, right? We're talking about like you do a rig, you know, you do like a rig of a face, right? Here's our smiley face, a rig of a face. However, you can create surface textures by using patchwork. So like you can get the texture, they can assign textures, and then the textures, then you can have workflows that modify these patches and to get you that dimension of painterly look that you're kind of. So it's more like an aesthetic approach that doesn't necessarily have to deal with knowing how to like draw a face, if you know what I mean. Like if you had like a surface texture, you can have like different variances, patchwork, and there's workflows for these things. And then when you have like lines on the edges and whatnot, and like under sharp things, you can wrap this texture around like a model. And that's kind of one of the cool things about like making something that looks 3D but also like 2D painterly things. It's quite cool. It's really cool. One can use coordinates and mapping to achieve the same like a different painterly hand-drawn look. So the one thing that I really love about Arcane is the hand-drawn like effects. And what I mean by hand-drawn effects is oftentimes when you have like computer-aided things, they use simulations, right? they use like fluid simulations and whatnot, and that creates like a sense of realism. However, instead they do, it does look like there are some simulations in Arcane, but on top of it they use phonetic motion. So you would have to do that in hand because it's stylization. So like how the wind moves and like how like puffs of air go from one direction to the other, it captures that anime thing. So, you know, air don't move like that. Fluids don't move like that when you simulate them. However, you have to go back in, and it's an artist's touch. It's the artistry that causes the animation scenes to have such impact. You know, the anime version, the anime classical things where the air and the motion and stuff is alive. They're more an organic piece of the motion as opposed to real life, which can be a little dull. Like when someone punches, the air doesn't quite move that way. The puff of smokes don't like go through a person and pop out the end, like pop out the back. Like that's not technically how the kinetics work, but Arcane really captures that. It emphasizes the impact and captures what Eastern art has excelled at in quite a lot. You know, especially Japan. Japanese animation has excelled at that. It's such a collage of wonderful things working together in Arcane. Definitely a showstopper. Can't say much more about the animation style. The story is fantastic too, obviously. Tencent with the people at Riot and whatnot have been writing little vignettes and stories for longer than a lot of people have been alive now, and it really does show that their lore translates really well to their character action, right? So character action as in the story that they're building. It's a very big scape, and I hope they continue to do it. I love to see the universe expand. Arcane is so good, it almost makes me want to play League of Legends. Almost. As I used to play League of Legends. I played for 13 seasons, maybe. Something like that. It was well back in the early days of League of Legends. It predated the Faker era. Well, it went into the Faker era of League of Legends. He's still playing now, and apparently he just recently won another world champion with another team, with the same team, like the same organization. So Faker is still there now. He's kind of topical. So I've heard. I stopped watching like LCS and like Korean League of Legends and US like NA League of Legends and competitive scene and whatnot. But I really like the workhorse that is Riot Games when it comes to their intellectual property. It's also why I don't play Warcraft or World of Warcraft anymore, but I still follow the lore and read like little fan things and whatnot of the World of Warcraft. It's very rich. It's a labor of love kind of thing. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying season 2. I'm not gonna say much more, but I hope you. So good. Oh, I accidentally kicked pairs of shoes. I see. All right, let's get back to our dopamine. Oh, that's how it's being done. Oh, okay. Now I have context for this character that I wasn't sure about. Oh, okay. Kondo. Right, Kondo. Jogi. Oh my gosh.
Jogi.
Jogi. I have such a hard time remembering. You have a friend who is in like Diamond and Masters in League. Whenever I overhear them play, it's not pretty. Yeah. I talked about this in the Discord with a few people like Blair and whatnot about the normalization of this type of behavior. It's still wild for me. It's an adjustment for me. I haven't been in the competitive scene in a long time, but considering that that is like the normal thing nowadays, you know, the perception, if you're away from this, if you're not like in that type of scene, just the idea that that is your ups and downs are, you get in, it's really heated, it's really like intense, and then when you come out of it, you know, like when they stop playing, it's like it's a normal day, you know, they recover from it and then they do it again. But for me, from the outside, I'm no longer in the competitive scene. It's wild for me to see how that is normalized and how that's desensitized. So extreme behaviors seem almost when those individuals then end up like in another scene where they would like say hop in and talk to someone who isn't in the competitive scene, it's wild how far what is considered normal. Like, oh, I was just joking. It's like you basically insulted that guy's mother. Like, that's not serious. Like, oh no, we're just joshing, you know, like this is the usual routines. That you were yelling at your lungs at each other and you were like ready to virtual punch someone into high heaven. But yeah, that's just normal. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about the rest of the world outside that would, it might be a little bit misconstrued, right? But like, it hasn't changed much. I think it did escalate a bit, but I think the baseline foundation of that type of behavior still existed largely in the first like the 13 seasons that I've played League of Legends. The competitive grind mindset can be so incredibly toxic. Yeah, it's incredibly toxic, and it's also numbing. It's very numbing as well. It's gotten to the point, in my opinion, where it's difficult for someone to express true anger when their baseline is anger, like hyped anger. Like, so it's difficult to distinguish now whether someone is angry at you or they're simply playing the game, if you know what I mean. So when someone's saying like, oh yeah, I hope you know unalive yourself or something, and then the next thing they talk about is, oh okay, it's next game, and I'm like, wow, I'm not sure if you're angry or you're not angry, because if you're always at a 10, how do you know what's more than a 10? Virtual punch someone to high heaven. Wait, that visual is gold. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I left that life behind me a long time ago. World of Warcraft actually escalated into that type of thing too. So nowadays, maybe not so much, hopefully, I suppose. Maybe there was some moderation over the times. But like StarCraft, MTG, like anything when it was in trend can end up leading to competitive toxicity inadvertently. And surrounding your life consistently with that type of competitive nature also removes someone's ability to empathize and be nurturing. Why I say using the unalive argument is a hard line, that the person is toxic to be throwing that kind of vile stuff out. Yeah. I feel like they're just venting feelings of powerlessness. There's not much you can do when getting stomped by the other team. Yeah. Well, there is a lot you can do. Not in the sense of the video game though. So like what I mean is it is very understandable and empathizing when you're someone who believes the game is all the context. It would be a powerlessness moment. So yeah, it tracks very well that they would be venting in a way due to powerlessness. Playing a video game in a competitive setting, if that is your world, if that is the perception, everything within the game, right? Like, it's kind of saying, if you failed at one video game, that is your whole world. That would feel very powerless, right? You would feel very powerless. However, if you're someone like me who believe that I am more than thousands of games, then one game is insignificant to my power and control over my success. So it's very difficult when your entire life is like a large majority of your life consistently normalizes one reality, and that can be a tough way to negotiate one's emotional control. One thing, when you're losing, you feel powerless. When you're winning, you feel powerful. So it's double-edged, right? When you are winning, it's like euphoric. Meanwhile, when it comes to victories, like for someone else, like outside, I say like I represent thousands of games. So the opposite is true too. When I get a victory, it's one of thousands of victories or potential thousands of victories. So one victory doesn't send me to dopamine heaven. It's not like I've achieved the best thing in my life with one victory. My success is predicated on thousands of small victories, right? So in the opposite end, so in terms of competitive process, it's incredibly rewarding at the cost of being incredibly powerlessness. So when you're losing, you have super low lows and you have super high highs, right? And it's the high chasing at the fear of the low prevention. So that fear drives toxicity, and toxicity drives that chase for the highest of highs. In the meantime, like someone that's outside of that system, if they're dabbling in hundreds of things that make up one's life, each individual victory can feel ho-hum. However, in this type of perspective, one has to look at life as a collection of small victories. So that can be uneventful too. And what does that look like? Language learning. Language learning will eventually end up like that immediately after the beginner stage. In the beginner stage, you have lots of highs, right? Extraordinary highs because your reference is 0, your baseline is 0. Once you get into the intermediate stage and whatnot, it becomes, if you're still chasing, like from a League of Legends perspective, that's going to disappoint you. You have many victories and many small steps in terms of language learning, right? And then there are many languages. You're not gonna be settled on the idea like, what does a great language learner look like? You'll have many answers. In League of Legends, in a game, you literally have an image of who this most successful person is, or like who is a powerful player, who is a weak player. So it's very defined, and because they're defined, in my opinion, it gives clarity on directing your toxicity and directing your self-awareness. Like, so it's clear cut. You lose, then you suck. You win, then you don't suck. Or I say you don't suck, but most of the time is you win, you're successful, and you lose, you're not successful. There's nothing in between. There's rarely anything in between. And even when I say that, when I play League of Legends, there's so many things in between. The problem here is I'm not someone who's committed to League of Legends as a whole. So, like, for example, there are losses that are good losses, and then there are bad losses, there are bad wins, you know, that in between kind of deal, but that gets lost in the picture as well over time. That's true. There's feeling of self-worth are tied to the game. Yeah, they start identifying as the game. It's okay to identify as a game, provided that they identify with other things too. So I'm not trying to I'm not trying to say it's okay or if it's bad or good. I'm trying to say that it's not sustainable. It's likely not sustainable if there's no moderation, right? Like, it's a high pressure situation largely because it's their almost all their investments in one thing, and you can totally feel that if everything was invested in one thing. Like, even I am not immune to that, right? If I had $1,000 and everything was banking on this one move, then there's a lot of pressure. So there's fear and aspiration all wrapped in one. You just checked a bit of Arcane's Japanese dub. Jink's Japanese voice actor is good. Excellent. I'll have to check it out, actually. Oh, in more detail. I would love to hear it in the background and just chill with it. Anyways. Yeah, League of Legends. Sorry, guys, that's a little bit of a digression. It's always nice to remind ourselves that you can go all in or go home kind of deal. Have something at home, right? You know, I got a mod. Go big, right? Go big or go home, right? Provided you have a home. And I'm not talking about like a literal place, but more of a mindset, like a safe space. So there one can go big or go home a lot of times. For many younger people, I'm not sure if their home is established yet, right? There's no established home. Home is the foundation of your self-esteem, right? This is where healthy individuals, in my opinion, sustainable healthy individuals have like 70% of their self-worth. Let's not do 70 is kind of high. Let's just say greater than 50%. So if you have a home, you can try to gamble and go big and go home, but provided you have a home to return to if it fails. I think comp games demand greater than 50% of your self-worth for youth. For youth. When it comes to adult life, at some point, when straying away from comp games, the value of their home goes up. It continues to increase, right? The value of their home goes up. So their self-esteem is good. It keeps getting built by many other things. And then when they go into a comp game, the world doesn't end when you have to go home. You basically return to the net worth of yourself, right? You've built yourself up well enough. So herein lies how young, right? How young. There are some safeguards, largely due to like money, interest, and whatnot, but how young oftentimes is like 16 plus. However, we have to keep in mind the internet has kind of made it even harder to build a home, a figurative home. Your value as a person, what you do, what you enjoy, that is not dependent on a gamble, or what feels like a gamble. Powerlessness. I chose 50% because if the majority of your thing feels powerless, as though it has something to do with luck, right? Being unlucky, then your home is failing. Your home is failing. When I go and learn a language, right? Japanese, the Japanese language learners do get to this point. The value of their Japanese fluency ends up consuming more than 50% of their value of their home. To the point where they believe Japan is their home before it becomes their home. That happens quite a bit. I'm obviously using like some metaphors here. The moment this becomes greater than 50, it gets to the point where you'll see development of toxicity. Toxicity goes up when this is true, where you haven't established a consistent home value with whatever you desire, and every time you fail or at the brink of disappointment, it triggers a negative reaction, a toxicity. For me, if I make an error or here and there, I still speak English. Right? I still speak English. I'm still Chinese. I still have Chinese heritage, right? That type of thing. This is part of my identity. When it comes to passion and stuff, over time people reject, or youth that openly are toxic towards other language learners tend to reject their identity. So they would take attacks at people who speak their native language. Like, when was the last time you heard a Japanese language learner being elitist and then projecting their frustrations onto others who just started, right? Who just started. Because when you just started, your highest value of your home is your native language, right? So when you see any type of form of projected toxicity, it's oftentimes a projection of their own frustrations or their fear. And in my opinion, this is used to rationalize providing unsolicited advice to people who just started. Like, hey, be careful. You don't want to do this. You're going to regret it later. And then the other person might say, oh, okay, I guess you're assuming I'm just like you. So if I regret it later, I better follow your advice, right? It's very different. So there is a difference. There are other learners whose value of home is fantastic. And in my opinion, their behavior would be, have you considered XYZ? Because I have experienced this. So what happens then is they're no longer projecting their toxicity or their fear. Fear is toxic, in my opinion, when it comes to coercing someone to following your advice. So your fear that drives you and your regrets drive you to use that fear to get someone to avoid doing something. That is, unfortunately, in my opinion, greater than 50% of business tactics that work, that are very efficient, and influencers. This is the approach, in my opinion, that greater than 50% influencers and business practices use, which is to engage in projecting fear. Only this time, they don't have a attachment to the consumer, which that's even scarier, right? So anyways, that's kind of a little bit more low-key way of relating it back to language learning. Whose advice do I take most of the time when I think of language learning? I take it from someone who is in that middle column category, not the first column. So when someone says, oh, you're going to regret this, I stop listening. Most of the time, I would respectfully tell them, I'm sorry that you feel that way. There's no way I can change that person's toxicity or viewpoint, because when they're giving me unsolicited advice, it's coming from their viewpoint. It's not considering my viewpoint. So I can respectfully decline listening to them and hope that they find ways to cope with their own regrets, as opposed to projecting their regrets onto someone else, and basically almost creating a situation where that person would quit learning language before they even start, right? Like cue that person that went out and said, I've wasted 3 years of my life learning Japanese. I'm telling you now, don't waste your time. Right? When have you seen that? And there are many ways to phrase this, and I still don't particularly encourage or am a proponent of that approach. Like, here are my top 20 mistakes that I've made with language learning, with learning Japanese, that you should avoid at all costs. And then you have this person who started is like, oh no, what if I start doing this one? I can't do that one because am I doomed? That's fear working. Start playing League of Legends and then you lose your first 10 games. It's like, am I too I like League of Legends, but do I suck so much I should just quit League of Legends now? That's language learning. When you take advice, in my opinion, that's language learning when you take advice from someone who's actively projecting toxicity due to their own failures, their own projected failures. Like, they feel like they failed and made these mistakes and feel regrets. And people who interact with them will also feel this regrets and whatnot over time. And it's your choice to resonate with them or not. I think the most disappointed people in their lives tend to go around more likely to project this type of negativity. On the other hand, you can always resonate with someone else who takes a different type of approach, right? It's a balance. You choose your own poison, I suppose. Right now, in terms of language learning, this might be a bold statement, but I think greater than 50% of Japanese language learners, without saying like all the it depends, like what led to this and whatnot, which would lead to a really big discussion, I think greater than 50 have a level of toxicity than less. There are more people with this projected toxicity. Not that they're not, I'm not saying they're evil people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there are people who have a unfortunate toxic relationship with language learning. As in, every day they go to study Japanese and it stops feeling good. So when they want to learn Japanese, I think more than 50% of those people don't like to learn, right? Don't like to learn Japanese. Even though they tell me, they say they love the Japanese language, right? They love the Japanese language. That's different from liking to learn Japanese. Learning the Japanese is a means to an end. So, means to an end. So, it's a necessary evil in order to appreciate the Japanese language. I do not have that opinion. So, in order for someone to ever encourage me to take their advice, they would have to demonstrate to me that that's also the case for them. Otherwise, I don't want to. You keep spilling things like, oh, don't forget this. Oh, don't forget that. You're going to regret it if you do this. It's like, man, if you don't do this, your Japanese is going to sound horrible. I can't resonate with that. And I earnestly am very, very rejecting of that. Because largely, in my opinion, someone like that will ultimately get you to quit doing the thing you're doing. And they have already committed to an abusive relationship with their own hobby, right? And when I think of League of Legends players, just to overlap back to League of Legends, I kind of feel that way for a lot of those kids. That they love to hate the thing they spend most of their time doing. And like most of my taglines, my take-home messages, I choose to do things that make me feel good. So if I don't have to do something, I wouldn't choose something that I know is actively making me feel bad. Like, I don't get on to learn Japanese because I have to do it. It's a choice. I have made a choice, and that choice is beautiful. It's fun, right? It's great. If I choose to talk to you guys, I choose to talk to you guys. It's not a chore, right? I choose to stream, so I'm gonna digress and talk to you guys the best I'm able to. If I'm not able to, I don't stream. You don't put yourself in that position, right? At least in my opinion. Not that that's always the case for a lot of people. Some people believe that they have to do something and have to do this, have to do that in order to achieve their success. So ends justifies the means kind of thing. Like a streamer that is toxic. It's a ends to a, you know, it's a means to an end. And I'm like, okay, that's their prerogative, I suppose. Right? It's difficult for me to appreciate the idea that someone finds that getting on just to egg people on is something you can do for a very long time. That's personally my take on things. Obviously, other people clearly can manage that, and the internet loves it. And what I mean by the internet, I mean they have a collective community that loves it. Trash talking and all that stuff is a social norm when it comes to the competitive scene. I've seen my fair share. And the disappointing thing is it's not like language learning is free of that. Language learning is absolutely not free of that. How you learn makes you a target of not the majority, but a vocal minority, because it's a competitive process. Interesting, right? Language learning has become a competitive process.
今度
Hot take. How do you avoid that? Don't ever say you're good. That's it's a hot take. But ultimately, I don't reveal my hand, and that reduces the chances of needing to perform. It does diminish your performance if you truly believe that, so that's a concern. However, if you don't believe that, and don't portray as you're the best, humility is fantastic. Being humble, right? Right? And being humble and having humility also allows one to reduce the frequency of encountering that type of toxicity. So I spend most of my life doing that, actually. It keeps me grounded, it keeps me humble, and I'm always trying my best, because ultimately the people I have to prove are all the people that care, and the people that if I have to prove my self-worth, it's to me and the people who are willing to invest in me, not the people who see you as a metric or a stepping stone or some sort of high praise or place you on a pedestal. I think, to me, that's not a lifestyle for myself. So good luck to everyone who wants to embrace that type of lifestyle. Too old. And some people are like, oh, you're not too old, you're not even 40 yet. It's like, that's too old for toxicity, though. I don't even think I was old enough for toxicity when I was 16.
今度
I hope you guys are having a very nurturing environment to balance out all your rigors of competition. Jobs is something, an occupation, making money. Those are things you have to do, and they're already competitive enough with enough toxicity and grind and things that you have technically no control over a lot of times, right? So if you're gonna watch a movie, if you're gonna watch shows, and choose to read a book, learn a language, the last thing I would say that you need to be reminded of is what you have to achieve, what you have to understand, and what you have to be for the things that you choose to do. That sucks. That means there's no part of you that's acceptable that you can control. That's kind of it's a very, I don't want to be overly negative. It's a precarious place to spend most of your life. Like your mindset. If your mindset is like 90% of the time you're comparing yourself to someone else, even though the times you have choices and you don't have to compare yourself to anyone else, it can be tough when you spend most of your time comparing yourself to everyone else, right? You play a game that is both your career, your lifestyle, and your identity, then you spend like 95% of the time only caring about that. And that game is telling you the whole goal of being successful is comparing yourself to everyone else. It has no form of extra expression at all, right? Yeah, sure, you can get creative in doing plays and mechanics, but consistency drives that type of performance. There's no form of expression. I think I sound like a broken record. Most of the time when I try to continuously encourage people to think, if you suck at drawing, it doesn't matter, in a sense of having to concern how good your drawing is. If you go and draw and it brings you delight and wonderful, unhinged satisfaction, if you think your drawing is great, it's great. If someone else decides to come along and see that it's really great, you keep them around you, right? And then all the people who don't, you have control over it. You don't need them, right? So that kind of thing. When you don't have to do it, right? It's not obligation. So honestly, I can't say this enough times. When you choose to do something, there is no comparison to your own validation. When you have to do something, that's a 2-body problem. That's a 3-body problem and an organizational problem and whatnot. And those, you save all of your like strength and stamina and well-being to tackle those things. When you're watching Arcane, when you're learning Japanese, that's supposed to solidify and strengthen your home, your foundation. And then you go and use that energy, that home and foundation, and you take gambles on things you might not have control over. Like getting lucky with a career choice or whatever you feel like you don't have control over, right? It's worth telling people all the time. If you can't draw, I bet you can draw. In fact, I can't tell you how many times I tell people that their drawing is better than they think, as opposed to the other way around. And I think that's because the internet has done that. The internet has convinced everyone that they can't do anything because their comparison is, what is your vision of what is good at drawing? You're gonna imagine everyone you've seen on the internet, and that kind of sucks. It stops people from being creative at all. Like, one of my favorite animators, right? One of my currently topical animators, they use single lines and no textures in their drawing. And it's beautiful. Like, how do I can't even do that. So like, for example, like it would look something like this, but somehow whatever they're drawing, it's brimming with life, right? That you gotta do it. Sorry. Okay, I'm done. Do it. What was this? Jogi, right? Shukan.
習慣
Shukan. Kondo.
今度
Mm.
手袋
Tebukuro. Was this a rendaku? No. Just no. Oh, wait. Yeah, yon pun.
4分
Pun. Ah, no, it is a rendaku. I need to get back into this. Yon pun. Hold up. Okay, it does have the yon. Okay. Jogi.
定規
Yeah, jogi. Okay.
今度
Kondo.
今度
去年
Ah,
定規
今度
10分。
10分
10分。
写
写
真
真。
定規
7分。
7分今度
定規
定規。
定規
Did I write gi incorrectly? No. This is a little bit more spaced out than the way I wrote it.
電気
Denki.
定規
7
7分
分。8分。
8分今
今度。Oh. Okay. Put a smile on you guys' face, okay? I know smiling sucks. I dislike smiling too. I have like a non-teeth smile. But man, if you guys have a good teeth smile, that goes a long way.
今度
In this way, I almost want to say fake it until you make it. Smile. Try to make yourself smile, right? Even 1% smiles is more than 0%.
定規
Yogi.
6分
6分。
今度
今度。
4時
4時。手袋。
手紙
Oh, tegami. Oh my gosh, I didn't read the rest of it. Sorry. My bad. I read the first kanji and I was like, yep, that's definitely jogi. Jeez.
今夜
No, wait. This time.
Kon-
Kondo. Okay. 2度。今度。今年。
今年
今年。
今度
度。
2
2
度
度。ね ?2 度。2度。今週。
今週
2分。
2分
に
に
ど
2度。
今度
今。
今
ね
ど
今度。
2度
と
今年
今年。
2
2
度
度。
今度
度。何度
何度
?Okay, 何度。
2月
2月。Okay. 質問。
質問
質問。問題。
問題
質問。
問題
建物。
建物質
質
問
問。荷物。
荷物
果物。
果
物。鉛筆。
問題
問題。
質問。
質問。質問。
問題。
夕方。
夕方。
夕方。音楽。
音楽。問題。
I still remember who said this to me? Someone said it to me. Mondai sounds like montai. Montai as in like a problem in Chinese. So forever and gain. Mondai. I don't remember who said it though. It's been a while since I talked to this person. Yeah, it's been a while. 質問。
質問。
毎年？
毎年。
Yeah, 毎年。Okay. Let's get this. It's almost midnight. 宿題。No. Yeah, 宿題。
宿題。
問題。
宿題。Now, shiku can also be lumped with like Harajuku and Shinjuku. Shiku. 問題。
問題。
大雨。
宿題。
100歳。
100歳。
明日。
明日。
Pause on 明日。問題。
宿題。
宿題。宿題。
問題。
ね? Wait, oh, right. Oh, yeah, right. That's how that looks, huh? Separated.
宿題。
全然。今週。小学。問題。今度。
何人。
何度。今度。何日間。今夜。
何度。
何度。ね。
今度。
今週。何度。今度。
何度。
何人? No, I'm just kidding. 何人? Guess that works.
今夜。
2度。ね。2度。
何度。
今度。Give me this. 何度。2度。何度。何時。何時。何日間。何度。2度。2分。
2度。何度。
何度。
2? Okay. 何日間。2歳。何人。何度。2度。Nice.
習慣。
Give me those pips.
簡単。
簡単。Oh, wait. Yeah, 簡単。Yeah, 簡単。
簡単。
Wait. Oh, it's tan. Oh, I totally screwed up. I'm pretty sure I said dan because it reminds me of dan. I might have said kantan or kandan. I might have went back and forth. I didn't consider the lack of rendaku. 間
間
1週間、
1週間簡単 Right.
簡単
Yes, 簡単 There it is. 400
400
100
100歳
歳
2日
3
3
日
日
間
簡単
簡単
時間
other 間what? ね
時間
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 財布
財布
4時間
4時間
10 匹
10匹
10匹 wrong bitch 10匹2匹
2匹
簡単
2週間
2週間
昼間
昼間昼間
時間
時間
母親
母親
習慣
習慣
簡
簡単oh no あかんOh no, that's sun. Oh no, that's 3週間
簡単
I wasn't even paying attention. Yikes. I don't want to talk about it. wrong unit. Nice. Another pip. Let's go. 10枚 Oh no. Let's just say 10 本 10本鉛筆鉛筆 Where are you? 鉛筆10本10本あ本10本
10本
10本鉛筆2本
2本
2本8本
8本
8本 Oh no So no 連絡8本 OK 8本布団
布団
鉛筆
10本
10本
10本 OK 鉛筆
10本
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 1い1本
1本
1本 Oh hey another bot Unorthodox repairman Yeah I'll say Unorthodox indeed New account Spamming streamers Unorthodox repairman indeed 寝室
寝室
鉛筆
鉛筆
5本
5本
鉛筆
鉛筆
3本
3本3本
手袋鉛筆10本
5
5
本
本
Oh whoops Wait it's Jeepon Wait It's not Jeepon It's Jeepon Did that just say Jeepon? Wait.
じぽん
Oh, it's Jeepon. It is actually Jeepon that they want. Hold up. Pon. Oh yeah, it is Jeepon. I was that's completely erroneous for a very long time now. Okay.
4本
Yohon. Oh, just for these exercises, basically.
鉛筆
Enpitsu. So Jeepon.
10本
Jeepon is what they want, which comes up. Yeah. Jeepon. Interesting. Oh, it's in other form. Actually, both forms. Jeepon and Jeepon are both acceptable. But they're looking specifically for Jeepon. Yeah, there's an entry for both of them. Okay, that's fine.
5本
Gohon.
本
Hondana. And they're looking for Jeepon here, though. As opposed to Jeepon. Okay. Nice.
Ginko.
Gin? Yeah,
鉛
Ginko.
筆
Enpitsu. Fair enough. Yep.
E-
Enpitsu.
銀
Ginko.
こ
Not
銀
Jinko.
行
Ginko. Gin.
鉛筆
Enpitsu.
円
Eh?
筆
Sorry. Taisetsu.
大切
Taisetsu.
銀行3分
3分。
鉛筆
病院。
病院
鉛筆
鉛筆。
銀行
銀
金
行。Okay. 2本。
2本鉛
鉛
筆
筆。
銀行
紅茶。
紅茶2月
2月。Oops. Ah!
銀行
銀
銀行
行。
鉛筆
鉛筆。
1冊
1冊。
韓国
韓国。2枚。
2枚
鉛筆
鉛筆。
地下鉄
Give me the 地下鉄。Oh, 鉄。Yes.
鉛筆
鉛筆。Yeah, fair enough.
円、
地下鉄。So, 地下鉄。
鉄地下鉄
地下鉄。Oops.
鉛筆
鉛筆を。
ピ
優先。
9000
信号。No, I'm just kidding. 平日。
平日
平日。7000。
7000
鉛
鉛筆
筆。地下鉄。
鉛筆
鉛筆。
地下鉄
地下鉄。
円
Oops.
円
地下。ね。どこ？あ、
地
地下。か。
下
鉄。
鉄
7000。
7000
地下鉄。
鉛
鉛
筆
筆。
5000
山口。
地下鉄
Or, what was it? 香口。Right? 香口。When I first were asked, how do you pronounce 香口? I immediately thought Yamaguchi. 鉄。
9000
優先。
地下鉄
地下鉄。
鉛筆
鉛筆。
大雨
大雨。1000人。
1000人
鉄。
鉛筆
鉛筆。Alright. We're getting close to midnight. Okay. 日本。Oh, 日本。
日本
日本。Of course, 日本。
10本。
じ本。じ本。
日本
Either.
に
日本。
10本
日本。
That's
日本。
confusing. 日本。
10本
じ本。
10本
空港。
空港
空港。
日本
日本。
10本
本。
3本
3本。My bad. 3本。公園。
公園
10本。
本。
10本。
本。
お孫さん
お孫さん。
日本
日本。
3日
3日。
10月
10月。
10本
日本
日本。
ほ
Okay.
5本空港日本10本
10本。Either. 学校。
学校
10本
本
じ本
10本
はい
食べます
食べます。
1回
1回。
回
回。The other 回。
日本
Okay. Excuse me. Oh no, there's so many more.
本当
Honto. Okay.
10本
There's so many more of these. Honto.
日本10本本当
Honto.
弁当
Hon.
本
Fair enough. Objects.
じ
本当
Honto.
10本。
Hon.
お弁当
Oh no! Which one is it? It's lunchbox, right?
お
Ah!
弁当本当
I know I said oops.
本
Honto.
当
I know I said lunchbox, but I was thinking lunchbox as in with a pause, but it's not.
弁当10本
It's a limitation, don't worry about it.
10歳
You say it's Duolingo thing. No one worry about it. What the heck? 3週1日. Oh wait. 3週1日. Oh, 31日. Oh,
31日
31日. Okay.
31日
Boy. Then help.
10
Then help.
31日11日
10本31日
1
1日
日.
10本
4本.
4本
誕生日.
誕生日
10本。10本。
机
机
5分
5分
10本31日
読
読み
みます。
31日10に
3本
3本
土曜日誕生日31日10本
10本
10本
じ本
Okay. 31日 Okay.
10本
Okay.
映画館
映画館
31日
31日
辞書
一緒
乗り
乗ります。Alright. Give me them. Oh, it's after midnight. Okay. Ah, there's still one more. 本棚。3本。3本。 本棚。
本当。本
本
棚。
棚。
3
3
日。
日。
5
5
本。
本。
3
3本。
3
3本。3
本
本。
棚
本棚。
本
本棚。
3本
本。
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 本棚。
棚。
2
2
本。
本。
3
3
本。
本。
2
2本。Okay. Ah, come on. 20歳。20歳ね。20歳。
20歳。
20歳。20歳。
2歳。20
This
歳。
is 20歳。20歳。
10
20歳。
Oh no, now we're hitting all the different reads and special reads that they don't account for or have problems with.
20歳。
Okay.
10
All right.
20歳。
10本。10。20歳。
20歳。
10本。
10本。
10
10
歳。
歳。
2
2
歳。
歳。
5
5
本。
本。
10本
2。10本。7冊。
7冊。
20歳。
10歳。結婚。
結婚。
20歳。
20
20歳。
20歳。
8
8
歳。
歳。
9
9
歳。
歳。
5
5
本。
本。
10本。
10本。
10本
Okay. 20歳。
20歳。10本。手袋。
手袋
2匹。
2匹。再来週。
再来週。
Thank you, Onyomi. y- Okay. All right. One down.
本。
Time for the hone left.
3本
本。
Hon. 3本。Hon.
本
Hon.
3本。
3本。
4
4
本。
本。声。
声。本。
3
3本。
本。橋。
橋。
3本
3本。
質問。
質問。
2歳。
2歳。
本。
本。
写真。
写真。
3
3本。Okay.
10本。
10本。
橋。
橋。
3本。
ね窓 Wait, how does model work? Oh, window, right. 窓。
窓。本。
3本。
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 How could I forget window?
火。
い
本。
本。
3本。
3本。
皿。小学。
小学。Ah! I typed bond! Sorry. Sorry. Oh my gosh, that thing doesn't move.
10
How many versions are there? Counters are always tough. There's so many.
10本。
There's so many.
10冊。
Oops.
10
10本
3本。 3本、
3本、
4本、10本、
8 no 8冊、
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 3
3000、
見ます。
います。
地下鉄、重い、
重い、
3本、
3本、
10本。
5個、
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 3本、 10本、200、 4
4本、
3本。
池、
池、
10本、
本、
毎週、
毎週、
海、
海、
3
3本。Alright. Oh my gosh, still one more? Okay. 教室。8本。ね？
8匹、
Oops.
8本、
Excuse me? It's another read. Conflict.
教室、
教室。教室。
教室。
漢字、教室、
中学。
中学、1本、
本。
8本、
8本。
教室、
Okay.
8本、
教室、
教室。
4本、 教室、中学、 8本、
漢字。
8本。じ、
Oops.
じ、
教室、10本、
留学。
留学、
留学。
辞書、8本、
教
教室。
8本、 教室、
教室。
4本、
4本。
留学、
留学。
宿
宿題。本。Okay. Give it to me. Oh my, there's still one more. 質問。ご飯。ね？5本。
5本、
質問。5本。
質問。
3
3本、
本。
何歳、
何歳？
何歳、何度、
度。
5本、
質問。
問。
5本、
5本。
質問、
問。
何枚、
何枚？
何度、 質
質
問、
問。
5
5
本、
本。
3
3本。
5本。
何
何
歳、
歳？
何度、
度？
5
5
本、
本。
質問、 1
1
本、
本。
質問
何枚
何枚
5本
5本
質問
問
何回
何回
3
3本 Okay. Let's go one more. Okay.
5月
お
5台
お題
5
5
月
月お題あ
5
5
分
分
2
2
ヶ
ヶ
月
月
5台
5題
5
5
月
月
5
5
歳
歳
5が
5台
第
5
はい
5月
5台
5
5月
月
5
5
分
分5日
5日
4月
4月
Alright, so we gotta do this too. That's not too bad. Okay, 悲しい。悲しい。
悲しい
That's a lot of. That was a little too much E. Oh, hey, the stroke order
悲
was
しい
fine.
悲しい
I've got to check the stroke order on this.
悲しい
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 悲しい悲しい悲しい
I'm gonna end at 1 a.m. my time, local time. 気持ちいい。
気持ち
気持ちいい。
気持ち
気持ちいい。
気持ち
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 I can't wait to eat dinner with some pickles.
気持ち
Some tiny
気持ち
pickles. Oh,
気持ち
delicious.
気持ち
I should go make some kimchi. Oh. Like make kimchi. 暇。
暇
暇。暇。
暇
暇
暇
Okay, 暇。
暇
暇
I don't want to talk about it. No one saw that.
暇暇
暇
Ah! That was the wrong character.
Hima.
That was the wrong radical. That's a different character entirely. No. 嬉しい。
嬉しい
嬉しい。
嬉しい
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 嬉しい嬉しい
I still remember,
嬉しい
what was it, like over 200 days ago
嬉しい
when I thought this character on the right was a
嬉しい
bummer because of
嬉しい
Chinese. Because 喜欢, right? 喜欢
嬉しい
one has this. Like, it just looks so stacked. I still remember those days. I like yesterday. Let's see.
悲しい悲しい
悲しい
Nostalgia.
悲しい
悲しい
Already feeling nostalgic.
悲しい
Oops.
悲しい
悲しい悲しい 悲しい
Got this.
気持
気持ち。
気持ち気持ち
気持ち
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 気持ち気持ち気持ち
Bum. Hmm.
悲しい悲しい
Oops.
悲しい
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 We got this one up top here today. Prisoner
悲しい
from Hansen Hero.
悲しい
I wonder what
Kanashi.
this is in Japanese.
悲しい
We didn't get the bottom radical yet. On either side. Suzushi? No, no.
Ure-
Ureshi.
嬉しい
嬉しい
嬉しい嬉しい嬉しい
嬉しい
Oops.
嬉しい
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 嬉しい嬉しい
Excuse me.
嬉しい気持ち気持ち
気持ち
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 気持ち気持ち気持ち
Nice. Ah! Kanashi.
悲しい
That sound
悲しい
startles me every time.
悲しい
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 悲しい悲しい悲しい
Two more? Two more on one and two more on each.
悲しい
あ
嬉しい
嬉しい
Vigilance.
嬉しい
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 I'm looking forward to seeing what the
嬉しい
component breakdown for the left character is.
嬉しい
Now I have a different appreciation for these characters
嬉しい
because of Wanikani.
嬉しい
So like now I'm
Ureshi.
looking at it from a different lens,
嬉しい
which is refreshing.
嬉しい
嬉しい
Oops. Skip the stroke. One more for each. We have two exercises as well. Okay. Ureshi.
嬉し
Kanashi.
い悲しい
Ureshi.
嬉しい 悲しい
Atatakai.
温かい新
新
しい
しい。涼しい。
涼しい悲しい
悲しい。 うん
かなし
Okay.
悲しい悲し
悲しい。あ、難しい。
難
あ、
しい
難しい。汗が珍しい。あ、難しい。難しい。あ、
悲しい
い。
嬉しい
い。
温
暖
かい
かい。あ、冷たい。
冷たい
嬉しい
嬉しい。
かな
Oops.
かなうれ
悲しい嬉しい新しい
新しい。優
優しい
しい。明るい。
明るい
うん。
し
小さい
小さい。
悲しい
Oops.
小さ悲しい
Hello?
小さい悲しい
Ew.
優しい
優しい。
明るい
明るい。
嬉し
嬉しい。It didn't register my tap twice. Hello? Kind of do. Ooh, both of them at once. Nice. Okay.
8分
Mood. Oh, 気分。
気分
気分。Whoops, 気分。Yeah. 8分. Okay. I got you. I got you.
気分
気分。
半分
8月。
8月
15分。
15分8
8分。
日
分。
8分
8分。
気分
半分5分8
8
月
月。
8
8
分
分。
気分
気分。Okay. Nice. Okay. Now we have Oya. Ne?
Oya.
Yeah, Oya. And新節。
親切
新節。親。父
父親
親。
母親親切親両親
両親。
親切
節。親節。
親
親。
親
親。
親切
節。
父親親親切両親母
母親。Okay. Ah, there's one more. Okay.
親
母親。親切。母親。母。父親。
父親親母親親切両
両親。
せ
父親
親。
父
親。
親切
節。
父親親切両親
親戚。
親戚親
Okay. Oh, we still have some time. We can complete these. Get around a building. Okay. 危ない。
危ない
危ない。
危ない
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 Oops.
危ない
危ない
危ない危ない
橋。
橋
橋。
箸
Oh, I'm not sure if there's a pitch accent difference with this one.
橋 橋
橋
橋
Between
橋
the hashi, a different hashi.
橋
橋
橋
橋橋
橋
橋
When I was reviewing, I totally forgot bridge. Hashi. 危ない。
危ない
Ah, dang it.
危ない
Once you lift your
危ない。
pen, it like double
危ない
taps so often.
危ない
So annoying.
危ない
危ない
No
危
buffer.
ない
No buffer zone from the tapping.
危ない危ない
You know what's really cool about Duolingo is it actually accepts this pen input. On Dshow and stuff, they don't accept pen inputs. I discovered that the hard way. I'm like, oh great.
橋
I couldn't even write it into the thing. Feels bad. They don't register taps. That's one of the big things, like lift and taps. So even if I'm like being a little bit dismissive of the lack of buffer zones in Duolingo's app or web thing, at least it even takes
橋
pen taps. Not every place takes pen taps.
橋
橋
Or not.
橋
You don't have like plug in pen
Hashi.
taps. I suppose you can probably work around
Hashi.
it. Like attach a pen tap from your mouse. Maybe like rebind, do some rebinding shenanigans.
橋
Possibly.
橋
橋
橋
橋
Whoops. Ah!
橋
橋
Give me these.
自転
自転車。自動車。
自
自転車。Gotta be careful. 留学生。
留学生電車自動車
教科書。
教科書自転
自転車。自動車。
自動
自転車
変。
自転車自動車
動物園。
動物園韓国人
韓国人。Forgot the Gene part.
自動車。電車自
自
転
転車。Okay, nice. Play again.
危ない
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 危ない危ない危ない
Give me that. Nice. She.
橋
She.
橋橋
橋
橋
橋
橋
橋
橋
橋橋
橋
橋
That it or one more? One more. Okay.
橋
橋
橋
橋
橋
橋橋
橋
橋
橋
橋
橋
橋
Okay. More exercises. What do we have?
ご
5歳 5回
5回
はい
5歳
5
5
日
日5
5
回
回
何歳5
5
分
分
何
Oops.
個何はい
5回
5歳
あ Oh Awkward
5歳
5回
5回5
5
分
分
5
5
月
月
何歳
5
5歳
歳 One more? Oh, two more. um, 5個
5個
5回
5回
Okay. 5個
5
5
回
回
5
5
個
個
5
5
分
分
5
5
日
日
5
5歳
5
はい
はい
5回
5個
5
5個5回
はい
5
5
歳
歳
5
5
個
個
5
5
月
月
5
5
日
日
5
5
回
回えAh, there's still one more? 5枚
5
5枚5回5枚
5
5
月
月
5
5
歳
歳5歳
5
5
回
回
5
5
日
日
5
5
枚
枚
5はい
はいOops
5枚
5
5
枚
5回
はい
5
5
分
分
5
5
歳
歳
5
5
回
回
5
5
枚
枚
5
5日 Alright? うんAlright
自転車
ああ運転中
運転
運転中自転車
3
3
週間
週間
誕
誕
生日
生日
自転車手
手
袋
袋
運転手
運転中 Oops 運転中
運
運
転
転中運転中 Oops
自転車
自
転
転
車
運転手
運
運転手
中
15
15
分
分
自転車
Oh no. Uh,
おととい
おととい。おととい。
手袋
手袋。I was gonna come event. I was gonna happen eventually. What time is it? 25 minutes? We're getting close, actually. Let's, Ugh. Can we squeeze in? This one doesn't seem too bad. Describe nature. Describe nature. 果物。
果物
Okay. 動物。
果物
果物。Okay. 動物。
動物
果物。
果物
Okay.
動物
動物。
動物
夕飯。
夕飯
夕飯。
果物動物子猫
砂糖。
砂糖
動物
動物。
千人
千人。
10時
10時。
動物
動物。
2日間
2日間。
果
果物。
果物
子猫。
子猫果
果
物
物。動物。
動物夕
夕
飯
飯。夕飯。Whoops. 夕飯。
醤油
油。
動物
動物。
動物
動物
Oops. 動物。
銀行
銀行。
20日
足立町。はい。5日。20日。20日。
果物
果物。
来
来月。20日。Okay. Nice. Alright. Yeah, 馬。
馬
Okay.
馬、
馬、
Oops.
馬
馬
馬、
馬、
Got this.
馬
馬、
Man, goldening the
馬、
Hanzu or the kanji section is definitely something that I would
馬
love to legacy here. I have some asterisks when it comes to legending the lessons, especially in the Chinese course, because I kind of did some mobile stuff in the background. I'll talk about it later though.
馬、
Uma. Uma.
馬馬
馬、
馬、
馬
馬
馬、
馬、
Give me this. You got this.
馬、
21 minutes. We got this.
馬
馬
馬、
馬、
馬
馬、
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 馬
What?
馬
馬、
No one saw that.
馬、
馬
Ah!
馬
馬、
Sorry.
馬、
Nice. Closing in.
妻
Ah! I see what you did there.
馬、
Okay. Caught me being complacent.
馬
馬
馬、
馬、
馬馬
Oops.
馬、
馬、
Okay. Nice. Izogashi. No. Nikiyaka. Nikiyaka. Not izogashi. Shizuka.
静
Nikiyaka.
に
Shizuka.
静か
Shizuka.
新しい
Atarashi.
にぎやか
Nikiyaka.
小さい
Chisai. Kuroi.
黒い
Kuroi. Dang it.
にぎやか
Niki.
Ya. か
Shizuka.
にぎやか
Nikiyaka.
にぎや高い
Takai.
静か
Shizuka.
大きい
Oki.
にぎやか
Nikiyaka.
明るい
Akarui.
静か静か
What keeps triggering my taskbar?
小さい 黒い 新しい
Atarashi.
にぎやか
Nikiyaka.
静か
Shizuka. Oh, I totally typoed.
にぎ
Dang.
小さな
Isana.
古い
Rui.
静か
Shizuka.
にぎやか
Nikiyaka.
Tano-
Tanashi. Okay. Nice.
晴れ
Hare.
静か
Shizuka. Okay.
しず
Hare.
は
De.
晴れ静か
Shizuka.
静
静か
Shizuka. Semai.
狭い
Aoi.
青い晴れ
Hare. Tsuyoi.
強い
静か
Oops.
はれ
Hare.
はれ
静か
Shizuka.
晴れ
Hare. Onaji.
同じ
Chigai.
遠い
Toi. Oh. Oof, I didn't even read that. Toi.
何です
Nandesu
は
ka?
れ
Oh, jeez. Hare.
早い
Hayai.
静か
Shizuka.
何ですか
Nandesu ka?
近い
Chikai.
晴れ
Hare.
静か
Shizuka. Okay. Okay.
青
Ao.
静か
Shizuka. Okay. Yep.
静
Ao.
青
青い
静か
Shizuka.
静
Omoi.
重い静か
Shizuka. This no. Oh no. This is Kumori.
曇り
Kumori.
青い
Oi.
多い
静か
青
Oh. Ne. Nikiyaka.
にぎやか
Nikiyaka.
青い
Aoi.
長い
Nagai.
静か、
軽い、
軽い、
青、
青、
山、
山、
静か、
静か、
札、
夏、
青、
青、
にぎ、
賑やか。
静か。
Alright. Give me that. Alright, what's this? Yasai.
野菜、
Yasai and ueno, probably. Yeah, ueno.
上の
野菜、
Yasai.
野菜、
Ueno.
上、
Yasai.
野菜
上の、
Ueno.
野菜、
Yasai. Ne. Yasai. Kocha.
紅茶、上の、
Ueno.
建物、
Batemono.
夕飯、
上の上
上の、10歳、
Yusai. Oh, okay.
野菜、
Yasai.
火曜日、
Kayobi.
Midori.
Midori.
野菜。
Okay.
建物、牛乳、上の、
砂糖、
砂糖、
野菜、
上の。上。
の、
紫、
紫、ね、
野菜、
Oops.
紫、野菜、
野菜、
お母さん、
お母さん、
上の、
上の、8月。
8月、
Okay. One more? Probably one more, right? Yes. 野菜、上の、野菜、
上の、
風呂、
風呂、2
2
月、
月、
野菜、
2日、
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 上、
上の、
野菜、
野菜、
上の
上、入り口、
入り口、野
野
菜、
菜、7日、
7日、
2分、
2分、上、
上の。Nice, another one. We are cleaning house. Except for the latest ones. The latest ones are a little bit rough. Ooh, this one's kind of close. Okay, not so close. Alright, that's pretty good. We're cleaning house. Yes. So, tomorrow is another bye day, so we're not doing Duolingo tomorrow. And then the following day, I actually have to go to the airport, so we might have to skip that day too. I don't know if I make it back from the airport early. Oh, it's gonna be really late actually by the time. We'll try to squeeze in Wanikani and Azuhiro for both the days, but I have to go to the airport to pick up my mom. So, anyways, it's like a 6-hour round trip, so we'll see. We'll probably squeeze in a late night thing. So that means that pushes us to Saturday. Ooh, I'm running out of time. So today, tomorrow, then it pushes us to Saturday. So I have 2 days left to plug in as many things as possible before the review. I can still review other things, like doing prep for the Chinese thing while doing the Japanese review. Anyways, that's it. Squeeze in a little time here and there. Got 3 units completed. Not bad. I felt definitely covered some weak spots. Do, right? Do was covered. What else was covered? We had Do, On for the counter. Kantan adjusted. Didn't cover that one character. Yeah, still not sure about that one Hey, what was it? Yaru? Yeah, still not sure about Yaru. Where Yaru come from? Oh, maybe it's this Yaru. Wait, was it Yaru? Yeah, I don't know. It's not Yaru. Yaru is something else. Yeah, I already forgot. Maybe I'll do some background. Anyways. Alright, folks. That's a wrap. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. We're gonna watch this later. Arigatou gozaimasu. Right. But we're soon going to resume. It'll be another week before we resume though, because it'll be 3 days for the review for Japanese and then 3 days for the review for Chinese. And then we'll resume Duolingo Japanese course. Meanwhile, we'll start playing video games again. Right? Let me see what the timing is. All next week is dedicated to review. Then we have 3 to 4 weeks left before Pirate Yakuza. Alright. That's enough time. Alright, there you have it. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye bye.